Woman banned for life from a cruise, and that's a cruise line because she was risking her life for what? To take a selfie, of course. Now take a look at this picture. That's the passenger standing on top of her balcony railing, apparently posing for a picture. Now the guy taking that picture says that he thought the girl was about to jump and alerted the crew. Royal Caribbean later tracked down the woman and her companion and kicked them off of the ship when it reached Jamaica. So let's bring in my friend and outstanding psychotherapist, Robi Ludwig, Dr. Robi Ludwig, in fact. And Robi, let's go through this because this is insane, right? And I want to get it right. It's insane. And I want to allow you to explain, if you could, why that woman would do that. And not only that woman, Robi, but we're seeing so many people engage in this behavior. Why?
Yes. Yes. Well, in part, we live in a visual culture, right? And we are very social people, individuals, and we care how other people experience us. And in this new technological world, people want to show off that they are living this fun and exciting life. And if you're young and your judgment is not intact, you might go to extremes in order to impress people and put yourself in harm's way, which is the scary piece.
It really is. And Dr. Robi, I want to tell our viewers something. Now, it's a growing problem, right? And you mentioned in this visual world. So here are the statistics. From 2011 to 2017, 259 people died while taking selfies. What do you make of that as we look at it? Drowning, 70, vehicles, 51, falling, 48, fire, 48, electrocution, 16. What is going on, Dr. Robi?
Well, I think it's important to look at the age group. So adolescence now has extended to 24. And what does that mean? It basically means that the part of your brain that is good at assessing risks and judgment is not fully developed. So it's very possible that these young people just have magical thinking that they could never be harmed, that they'll always be safe, and they focus more on the positive outcomes. They think about the likes, they think about branding themselves, they think about the viral video, and they're so focused on getting that right shot that is going to impress others that they really are not focusing on overstepping and falling off a cliff or getting electrocuted. It's just not in their mindset, and that's the problem that we're seeing here.
Dr. Robi, it's crazy. If you were just looking there, 5 times more likely to die from taking a selfie than a shark attack. I mean, what do you make of that? In addition to the fact that most common victims of selfies are men and people under the age of 30. Are you surprised by that?
Well, there are some people that are just, the adrenaline just runs high when they are putting themselves at risk. And we know that men can engage in more physical risks than women, but certainly women are not far behind. I think as parents, we really need to tell our kids, and I have certainly done this with my children, don't ever put yourself at risk for a selfie. It's never worth it. So I think we do need to have labels and reinforcement to remind young adults or kids that it's not worth it, because it might not be in their head. And the parental kind of warning will stick in your child's brain if you say it often enough, even though they pretend not to listen.
Indeed. They do pretend not to listen, don't they?
They pretend. Yes.
Amazing. And we were looking just there, Doctor, at the different statistics with India and Russia and the United States. Far too much. It's insanity. I appreciate you. Good to see you, Dr. Robi.
Thanks for having me.